So this is my Talbot Express camper van with an eldest body. It's due for a test and it has a problem with its side window here. The window winder doesn't appear to be working yet. It has a strange screw fitted into it which shouldn't be there. It should be clipped in with a circlip behind. It isn't doing anything to move the window. So in fact that just fell off. The first job I have to do is remove this handle, and I would have had to remove that winder. I'll have to disconnect the speaker down here, but it'll probably come away mostly with the door card. Tilt that down to keep the screws in. Okay, the trick I find with these little attachers is that if you pull them all the way to one side and kind of rock them like that, and then work it the other way and then back again, they slowly edge out. Luckily on this door somebody's been in here before and there's a few holes already exposed. So I must remember to collect a few from the donor when I'm at it. It's the door handle one. The door pocket is actually attached from behind, so I don't have to take that off now. So I just work my way around with all these pockets now. Careful not to tear the vinyl or plastic. So there's one more here behind the pocket. That's that. And now hopefully should be able to remove the card. Slipping it over the handle. And try and get down there and release the speaker. So that's the door card removed. And I can see straight away that there's actually no winder mechanism on this door. So whoever has been working on this before has actually disconnected it, and all they did was put this plate in behind and screw the winder into it so that it would look like it had a winding mechanism. So let's see, is there anything under here that I can attach a mechanism to? There's a screw in here to hold it up. Another screw in here, but I think it's turning. So that's not making things fun either. There's some sort of bit of plastic in here and nasty way of doing things, really. Now luckily I do have one from a donor camper, a winder mechanism. It's in good working order, but the part that connects to the glass isn't in great condition, so looks like I might have to recondition that. They used a nice long screw. Okay. So let's see. That should slide down there. This is plastic. I think on my other one it's actually metal on the donor. With better guides. So there we are. The glass, and there's nothing there, no mechanism there for pulling it up and down. So here's the piece I'm missing on the donor. This isn't beautiful. It's probably just going to come away in my hand. That's what we need. So here's what I have from the donor. This is the piece meant to grab the glass. You might be able to preserve this rubber or maybe make another piece, and going to have to put in some metal here because that's extremely rusty. Fortunately the winder mechanism is in good condition. Might clean this out and re-grease it and rub it down a bit and paint the back here,
and that should be okay for another couple of years service. This was clearly bonded down into the metal, and the rubber was attached to the glass. Now you can see I've cut away all the really rusty bits. I've had to leave some not great bits just to keep the shape. Now we'll try and put in some fresher metal and see where we go from there. So I have a bit of metal here, I salvaged from something else. Just need to cut a piece out, same length as I need for this. These are my tin snips. Roughly the right shape. The depth. This is going to be about there. I've cut this little repair strip and I'm going to weld it in with a couple of tacks now. It's actually taking the welds better than I thought it would, so I've kind of kept going. Here we are, ready for paint. Still a bit scabby, but at least now it's strong around the centre, and with the paint on it now it won't rust any further again. Second coat. And something to brighten it up a little bit. So this is the winder mechanism. It winds this through here with the gear inside. The inner part of that winder broke off as well on the splines, so I'm going to have to grind the outer pit, that's part of the actual winder, grind that off, and so that the new one can fit to it properly. So I've ground it off. Just give this one a coat of paint as well.
So what I'm doing here now is I'm going to split this piece of fuel pipe down the middle, and I'm going to bond it into the repaired metal frame for the bottom of the window. So this will form the slot for the glass to go into. In along there. So here's my restored window regulator, and ready for refitment. See, I already have the repaired frame for the bottom of the window. Just using the broken winder to bring the regulator back to the correct position. Test that, so I'll just help it for the moment until I get some silicone spray to put in the runners there on either side. But, my hands are all grease. It's very satisfying. Just tighten those up then and refit the door card. Refit my speaker. Cool. Job done.